Have you ever felt like you're in the middle of a huge storm? Not just a storm with rain and wind, but a storm in your life where everything feels chaotic and you're struggling just to stay afloat. The disciples of Jesus knew that feeling all too well. Our story begins on a dark, windy night. The disciples were in their boat, trying to cross the Sea of Galilee. But this was no peaceful journey. A fierce storm had whipped up, and massive waves were crashing against their small boat, tossing it back and forth. They were experienced fishermen, but this storm was terrifying. They rowed with all their might, but the wind was against them, and they felt tired, scared, and completely alone in the darkness. They must have wondered, where was Jesus? Just when they thought they couldn't hold on any longer, they saw something unbelievable. A figure walking on the water was coming toward them. In the dim light and crashing waves, they couldn't make out who it was. They thought it was a ghost. Their fear turned to terror, and they cried out. But then, a calm, familiar voice cut through the noise of the storm. "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." It was Jesus. Imagine their relief and astonishment. Jesus wasn't just on the shore waiting for them. He had come out to meet them in the middle of their storm, walking on the very waves that frightened them. One of the disciples, Peter, known for his bold and impulsive nature, called out, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus simply said, "Come." So Peter did something incredible. He climbed over the side of the rocking boat and put his foot onto the stormy water, and he didn't sink. He took one step, then another, walking on the water toward Jesus. For a moment, Peter was doing the impossible, all because he kept his eyes fixed on Jesus and trusted his word. It was a miracle. But then, Peter looked away. He noticed the strong wind howling around him and saw the huge waves crashing at his feet. Suddenly, the reality of the storm felt more real than the miracle he was experiencing. Fear flooded his heart, and in that moment of doubt, he began to sink. "Lord, save me," he cried out. Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. He gently lifted Peter up, and as they stood together on the water, Jesus asked him, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" It wasn't a scolding, but a gentle question, a reminder of where his focus should have been. When they both climbed back into the boat, something amazing happened. The wind died down, the waves became still, and the sea was completely calm. The storm was over. The disciples in the boat were in awe. They worshiped Jesus, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." They had just witnessed his power not only over nature, but also his incredible compassion. This story is more than just a miracle that happened long ago. It's a message for each of us today. Life can often feel like a stormy sea. We face challenges, fears, and uncertainties that can make us feel like we're sinking. We might be battling storms in our jobs, our families, our health, or just in our own hearts. Like Peter, we can have moments of great faith where we step out boldly, trusting in God. But it's also easy to get distracted by the wind and the waves, the problems and fears that surround us. When we take our eyes off Jesus and focus on the storm, we can start to feel overwhelmed and begin to sink in worry and doubt. But the most beautiful part of this story is Jesus' response. He didn't let Peter sink. The moment Peter cried out, Jesus was there to save him. He is there for us too. When we feel ourselves sinking, all we have to do is call out to him. He is always ready to reach out, lift us up, and calm the storms in our lives. Trusting in him doesn't mean the storms won't come, but it does mean we never have to face them alone. He gives us the courage to step out in faith and the peace that calms our fears. No matter how big the waves or how strong the wind, with our eyes on Jesus, we can find the strength to walk through any storm. Thank you for watching with us today. This story encouraged you. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Remember, even in the darkest storms, hope is just a prayer away. See you next time.